welcome to my channel. So today I'll be taking you through how to secure 3-in-1 visa, which will be USA, Canada, and Mexico visa. So are you planning to visit any of this country, or you're looking for how to go about it, how to secure a guarantee visa? Then you're on the right track. So I'll be taking you through how you're going to secure those 3 country visa easily. What I mean easily. So just stay tuned and let me break it down for you how you're going to secure the visa for yourself in the coming months. Stay tuned. Good news, World Cup is coming. World Cup is coming home. Yeah, like last World Cup when England hosted that, they were thinking World Cup was coming home, but it never comes home. Yeah, but this time around, maybe it goes home. Maybe it goes to the USA or Canada or Mexico. So there will be World Cup coming next year in USA, Canada, and Mexico. The 3 countries will be co-hosting the World Cup. So, and with World Cup, you have a great chance of applying for your visa to view the World Cup, to watch the games in those countries. So you are eligible to apply. So, but you don't just want to just apply. You want to be readily packaged yourself. You really want to be sure. You really want to you really want to get it going. You want to get everything together. So it's not just you just approaching those visa hosting countries, but you have to package yourself. Packaging is very important. So you need to well prepared and package yourself. And so what am I saying? I would advise you can start with Canada, because why do I say start Canada visa first? Is it takes pretty much time. Of recent, my friend that got approved in Berlin waited 1 year, 2 months to got his visa approved. He applied like a year before, so he got it the following year. So sometimes even in a place like in EU, you can wait much longer. Like a friend of mine who got his 1 year, 3 months. So you have to be sure of the time you are applying for, the time you want, the duration it takes. So you want to apply early. So that will be for Canada. And what are the things you have to be sure of? You have to, or what do you want to do to really get it going? Make sure you have a proof of funds. Proof of funds is very important for Canada. Like show that you can really finance your trip. Have a lot of money, like let's say ranging from £20,000, €20,000 would be a good start for just a single person. And when you are applying, maybe with your spouse, you want to have a lot of money. As in, Canada really likes you to show you can, as in the proof of funds that you can really finance your trip. So you really want to be sure of proof of funds with Canada. And another thing with Canada is make sure you have like a good job. Like if you don't have a job now, you can start planning for it. Make sure you have like a well-paying job, because you have to show your sleep. Make sure you have a well-paying job that shows you are well-to-do in wherever country you're applying for. And if you're applying from a place like EU, make sure you have a valid resident permit that allows you to stay longer. You're applying from places like let's say India, Nigeria, South Africa, African countries. You want to make sure you apply early and make sure you have enough of money, and make sure you have a well-paying job. That is very important. Like you can start planning now. There's no rush. Now you know World Cup is coming next year, so you can start planning. You still have a whole lot of time to start planning. Like maybe your job is not well-paying now. You can get something that is well-paid. You want just make sure your paperwork are up and good, and make sure you have a lot of funds. So that will be about Canada. So like some people always say, maybe if you have US visa, you just get Canada visa easily. It's not the way. It's not that way again. Like I know someone that got denied even though he has a USA visa, but he didn't get through to Canada. So you have to make sure you know which paperwork you need for Canada visa. So it doesn't necessarily because you have USA you can get Canada automatically. So make sure you package yourself. Visa application is all about packaging and paperwork. They like to see a whole lot of paperwork, a genuine paperwork, which makes it very easy for you to get. So that will be for Canada. And the second one would be USA. So if you you can start your application. Since in Canada, they don't request you to drop your passport, because Canada, you only have to just do your application online. Then you send the application to them. If they're going to approve you, they will request for your passport, and that takes like 2 weeks. If they requested for your passport in a week or 2 weeks, you get your passport back with your visa on it. So you wouldn't necessarily need to drop your passport at the Canada embassy when you start the process. So you can start. That's why I say you can start Canada application first. And number 2 will be USA. So USA is like a sudden death. Like there was a rule of World Cup that was introduced some years back. Like they have this sudden death, like after a penalty shootout, like anybody that misses then is out. So it's called sudden death. So yeah, so USA is like that. Like you're going to know your fate that very day. Like when you have your one-on-one interview with the visa official, like it's going to ask you, throw you some questions. They try to see how genuine you are. But I would advise you, like, for example, people that have attended past World Cups, it would be like a plus for you. Like you want to mention it that you attended the last two World Cup. Let's say you attended Russia, the one hosted in Russia. You attended the other previous one. So it makes a whole lot of sense for you when you want to apply. Like show them you've applied for visa to watch football game before, and you were able to watch those games, and you return back to your country. It's a plus for you. So you want to make sure you package everything well. Like I was in this so World Cup. I was in Qatar for the last World Cup. I also was in Russia to watch the World Cup. So engage yourself with the visa interview. So let them know you are really a football person. And if you're not really a football person, try to know some things about football. Learn about it. Like they're asking you who hosted the last World Cup and you don't even know which country hosted the last World Cup, and you just perambulate, you don't even know anything about football. So what are you going there to do? Why are you applying if you don't even know anything about the game of football? You don't know anything about soccer. So you want to make sure you know some things about football, about soccer, like even maybe they're asking you which players you know in your country football, and you don't know. Like they're asking who is the last world footballer, and you can't say. So that's like a red flag. It shows something is not clicking. So you want to be sure you package yourself well. You know all little or something about game of football. So and we can be lucky to just get a yes, and you can just get it from there. So like you apply for Canada, then you jump to the USA, then you get your USA, then you'll be waiting for the Canada visa to get you approved. And once you get these two visa, it's a wow, you're good to go. You're good to go for the World Cup. Yeah. So and the other one will be the Mexico one. So if you have a USA visa, you don't necessarily need a visa to apply for visa. You can apply for e-visa since you have USA visa and you get visa on arrival. So it's pretty straightforward and it's pretty easy. So you just want to use this opportunity to apply for this visa. It's always a good grant to apply for visa, but like I said, make sure you have everything well packaged. You are well prepared. So yeah, it's quite straightforward. And I would tell you, like in the game of when any country is hosting a World Cup like this, they give visas. They always give because they know people. They are genuine people that just want to see the game. So it's a chance for you to plan to apply. And if you have ever had a denial in the past with USA, that is not a problem. Just make sure you are able to cover whatever why you were being denied, like, and make sure you are able to express yourself with the visa officer that your status, your situation have changed from that past time. So by so doing, it gives you a better chance to get your visa. So yeah, just give it a try and just go for it. It will be the best time, and it will be a good time and a good atmosphere, good environment, good place to watch the World Cup. I'm so super excited to watch the World Cup. I'm going to be there live. I can't just wait for this World Cup to be coming. Like I'm already start looking for ticket already to watch the World Cup. So another thing you can do, you can even get yourself tickets just to show how serious you are. Like try apply for ticket on FIFA website. You can apply for the ticket and you get yourself a good shot. Just give it anything that you know that can just give you a support. Just package everything together. It makes a lot of sense. So just go for it. So I thank you, and I'll be saying thank you for taking your time to watch. And I'll appreciate you if you give us thumbs up and you subscribe to this channel where we're able to give you more tips and apps. And we'll keep you going and we'll keep you informed with entertainment, with sport, with activity, festival, and so on. So this is why you got me. One last tip before I leave you guys. But before I give you that tip, make sure you subscribe to this channel. I really need you to subscribe. You have to subscribe to this channel. You have to help us to grow more. So follow us, like, and subscribe to our channel. So thank you for doing that. I really appreciate you for subscribing. Yeah, so the last tip will be a volunteer. You can register on FIFA website to be a volunteer. If you are a volunteer, that will really give you a better chance to apply for your visa too. So apply for volunteer for the 2026 World Cup. So it's a good time for you to apply for the 2026 World Cup. Start planning towards it, start arranging the paperwork, and give it a good shot. You never can say. So, but like I said, the volunteer is always there. You can always go to FIFA website and dig more about how to be a volunteer. So they always need volunteer worldwide. So you can just be one of those volunteers that they will be approving. So you can as well use that route to apply for your visa, that you're a volunteer for the World Cup coming in 2026. And if you are like a journalist or whatever, content creator, and so ever you can always use that route to like oh, you'll be covering the World Cup. Yeah, it's always a way to go about it too. So yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll be seeing you in my next video that will be dropping soon. See ya.